Hello and you're very welcome to this video on economic indicators for Junior Cycle Business Learning Outcome 3.9. And in today's video what we're going to be looking at, we're going to look at the benefits of economic growth, how a country achieves positive economic growth, and the impact of economic growth on individuals, business and the economy. So if you haven't watched the previous two videos on what economic growth is and how to calculate it, go back and watch them first. But firstly, what I want you to do is I want you to think about what the benefits of economic growth are. Pause the video, have a think about it. When you're ready, press play to continue. So the benefits of economic growth is that new jobs are created, so less people are unemployed. Because think about it, if there's more goods and services produced in an economy, then you're going to need more people to make them goods, so therefore there's more jobs, more people in employment. People enjoy a higher standard of living because they have more money to spend. Well, if more people are working, they therefore have more money, so therefore they're going to be able to buy goods and services and stuff they weren't able to buy before, so their standard of living improves. The government has more money to spend on services such as health and education, which helps poor sections of the community. The government is making more money on taxation, but in two ways. One, because they're getting tax on the goods and services that are made, and also if more people are working, they're getting more income tax from that, and they're having to pay less on social welfare payments. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about how a country could achieve positive economic growth. So how can they make a country help the country to produce more goods and services? Pause the video there now, and when you're ready with the idea, press play and continue on with the video. How does a country go about achieving positive economic growth? So, inflation, if they keep inflation low, i.e. the general increase of prices from one year to the next low, that means that people are going to be able to buy more goods and services. If interest rates are kept low as well, people are able to borrow more money and be able to start more businesses. Wages increase and other costs are kept low, so businesses can grow and be profitable. And with the wages increasing, people are able to buy more goods and services. The government budgets well and reduces the amount it has to borrow, leaving them more money to spend on improving services such as health, education and transport. When the government borrows money, can you remember what it's called when the government has to pay back the national debt? It is, of course, debt servicing. So if they're borrowing less, then they've less to pay in debt servicing, so therefore they can buy more, spend money on other things instead. What's the impact of economic growth on individuals, business and the economy? So think about what the impact of economic growth on individuals there for a second. Pause the video, and then when you're ready, press play to continue. So the impact on individuals is that there's increased employment, creating opportunities for individuals to increase their disposable income. There's also an improved standard of living for individuals and households, and also the public services that they enjoy may also improve as well. For businesses then, as more money is spent in the economy, demand increases, encouraging production, leading to increased sales, employment and profits. Okay, so basically for a business, if more people are buying stuff, that means their profits are going to they're going to have to make more goods, which means they're going to potentially make more profits, so it's happy days for them. And last but not least, the economic growth in the economy. Well, the government is able to collect more money in taxes, and therefore they can use this money to improve infrastructure or improve government services. Now, economic growth can cause inflation, especially when economic growth gets too high, because there's a very high demand for goods and services and there's low supply of them. So that can cause the prices to rise as well. So that's one thing to bear in mind. So folks, that brings us to the end of today's lesson. If you have any questions on it, ask in the comments there below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not give it a like or subscribe to the channel, or both, be even better. Thanks very much for watching now, folks. See you again in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.